Well, folks, it's 19 degrees here this morning. It's a real pretty day so far, but the wind is pissing through and it's really cold. Ground's frozen like concrete, so we're off to a slow start. I posted that video yesterday, the little sneak peek of the project, so I spent a little bit of time this morning answering comments and stuff. And we won't be doing any building today, probably for a couple days. Not because of the weather, but because I'm out of lumber. We are ready to start phase 2, which is hanging the rafters and stuff. But I'm not in a big rush because right now the project is covered with the tarp. So I can take a few days to get caught up on other things. Yeah, and one thing I got to do is get the truck organized again. Because at the end of the day, stuff gets thrown in the truck. Mama's anxious to call it quits. And I don't blame her. But if you don't think the dead can come back to life, you should be here at quitting time. We were going to go and start setting rafters today, but 17 degrees this morning, the wind just whipping. We went over there to just move some of the lumber out of the driveway, put it inside the building because we got some snow coming. And I just said, screw it. I'm going to take care of some of these last few things on the to-do list. One thing is make this for the girls. We built the nesting boxes, same size as we always did. And they used them, they were using them. And we had stuff in the little cubby hole where the chimney comes through. Now I haven't had a fire in the workshop, so the chimney hasn't been warm. But then I took the stuff out of there, and of course as soon as you change something, the girls investigate, and they decided that that's where they want to lay their eggs. But now it's getting too cold. I have to start heating the workshop because our battery bank for the house is in here, and I can't let those batteries get too cold, and they already are. So I'm making this oversized nesting box to tuck into that cubby, and then I can start heating it, and the chimney, it'll warm up and it might drip a little bit of creosote, and if I don't have a separate box, they're going to end up being tarred and feathered. So come on into the coop, I'll show you what I'm doing. You girls. See, when I built this, I put the nesting boxes over here, and like I said, they were laying in them, and occasionally I will find an egg in there, but I was going to have a door with chicken wire so they couldn't access this. So, you know, there's too much stuff going on. I never got to do this, and then when I took whatever it was we had in here, now they lay eggs. There's 3 in here right now. They don't lay all at the same time. We got one of the barred rocks that lays late in the evening. But we've been getting 6 and 7 a day. We got 7 yesterday and I think 7 the day before. And 6 the day before that. So anyway, I got to do something. And I'm going to take that box and I'm going to put that in here. And then I'll fence this off so they can still come up here because they're used to it. But they won't get dripped on. Because like I said, once I start heating this up, sometimes it'll drip a little creosote. And I don't want that. You're always underfoot. Curious. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Well, there it is. The heat that comes from the pipe can come out. The hens can't get in there. And then they have that. I'm just going to put another stick sticking out so they can jump up there a little easier. And that'll be good.
Yeah. Hey. Hey. Don't be a peckerhead. Yeah.
In my last video, I said that we were ready to knock out phase 2 and frame the roof and all of that, and I would have a video for you the following weekend. Well, that was the plan, but things don't always go according to plan, and more often than not, plans change. Critter tracks. Wonder if those are deer.
Like they might be.
Oh, this plow's a lot easier than it did before. We'd be able to get to right about here and the plow would be in the mud. This was always a wet spot. This is the first time we get to plow it with the new driveway. Gonna be good living here, huh, Mom?
Can't wait.
When we first started cutting this road through the forest, we did so strategically. Instead of making a straight shot from point A to point B, we added several twists and turns with numerous offshoots along the way. Not only is this pleasing to the eye as we venture in and out, it offers ample space for dumping snow. This is our first time plowing our new road, and it looks like everything is working according to plan. Plowing all the way home. That'll be something different, huh, Mom?
Yepper.
Very good. Well, my friends, the building project has slowed down to a crawl. Yeah. But we're still making progress, still moving forward, inching our way forward. Good old baby steps, right? You heard me talk about that. But we are making progress. On days that it's not conducive for building, which has been a lot of days in this past week, we're still moving forward. We're getting other stuff done that I don't want to have interfere with the building project on days that we can build. We've made our material list, we've gone out and get our lumber, got our rafter patterns, cut the rafters, got lumber there. I think we have everything there, or almost everything there, to get this building dried in. But we're not in a rush. Where I showed you the project with the top over it, it's capped off. Doesn't make any difference if we get stuff done today, tomorrow, or next week. We're not in a rush, and it's protected. So, like today, not good for building over there. Mama don't want to go over there and build. I'm still making progress. I'm setting up some new hoses. I got a rubber hose here. I got a PVC hose. I got another spare hose because our other hose kept breaking over there. Well, we were making headway, and being so cold and frozen, my air hose snapped. So we had to go back home, and because we went back home, we ate an early lunch, and now I'm going to try and do a repair. And hopefully, yeah, we can get back to business. Oh, that doesn't want to go on. It's frozen. Of course, I have a brand new 100-foot hose. I can't find it, but I think it's in New York. So, a new hose is on the shopping list. Definitely got to get some more repair kits. This just might save the day. Yeah, man. All right. We'll see. I also, I finally caved in and I bought myself one of these DeWalt chop saw stands. I can't believe I've gone this long without it. So, some assembly required, so I'll have that assembled today. And hopefully tomorrow we'll get over there and get some work done. It looks like a really pretty day, but the wind chill factor is ridiculous and Mama ain't working today. And I don't want to either. And this will give me an opportunity to make a video. Hey, how about that? Now we did get some work done. Oh, a few days after the snow, we had 7 1/4 inches of snow, and then we got a bunch of rain after that. We went over to the project, put a ladder up, climbed up topside there, and busted away and scraped away all of the ice and snow. And then I decided just to leave the tarp right in place, because everything's covered. So we swept it all off, chalked some lines, and put the plates on, and we have those plates square within a 1/16 of an inch. Everything is level and square, and so that's awesome. We made the rafter patterns, tried the rafters, they fit awesome, so we put up some rafters. Now I changed my mind a little bit and I decided to put in a dormer on the south side, and that would give more room upstairs and give a nice look to the building. So I put up a bank of rafters on one gable and the same deal on the other gable. And then as soon as we get a day, hopefully tomorrow, we'll go over there and fill in the blanks. I had to get a different size rafter for the dormer. So we have all that stuff. We're going to get over there and, like I said, fill in the blanks. As long as we can get a couple of decent days of work, we should be able to have it dried in. Now, I told you I would make a full-fledged building video, you know, a nice compilation. But if I made that right now, it would be incomplete because the weather interfered with our plans. But that's okay. That's life. That's the way it is. If we can't do everything we want, we do what we can. And we're making progress. Making good progress regardless. Now, in this part of the project, the 24 by 28 foot footprint is dried in. Windows, doors, etc. I will show some of the details, talk about the project, and give a total cost analysis. I have been keeping track of every penny I have spent so far. Okay? Now, even with today's lumber prices, this is coming out way cheaper than I thought it would. Yeah. So, I'll show you what we have, show you what it cost, and maybe this will offer some encouragement for you to build something like this if this is what you want. This size footprint would make a nice cabin. It really would. And I think when we build a house, it's going to be very, very similar design with maybe a few jogs here and there. Yeah. So anyway, folks, that is it for now. I will bring you up to speed when we're a little bit further along. We're going to get that roof dried in, and then I'll put together a nice compilation for you. Because like I said, right now, if I threw that out, it would be incomplete. I don't want that. I want to make something, you know, I make the videos the way that I like them. Yeah. So, that's what I will give you. So, that's it for now, folks. All the best to you. God bless.
Frank and the boss out walking in the woods, living life happy and free.
Tracks in the snow everywhere they go. There's a pokey way up in that tree. A beaver built a pond where they have some fun, taking life a day at a time. Best friends until the end. Frankie and the boss. Frankie and the boss. Frankie and the boss.